Let's go number 5.
Number 5, Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The big Hulkster there. I think he's been looking at Miss Elizabeth a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. Can you dig it? Freak out, man. Ooh, first the Mega Powers, and then the fucking heel turn, and, man, that's a top 5 right there for sure. Hulk Hogan and Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Hogan, not only are you a hot dog, a grandstander, a showboat, and a prima donna, but you're a liar, too.
So I became a huge Macho Man fan at the start of the Mega Powers, and then, of course, just blew apart when he became world champion. Because, we all figured Hogan would get it back at the end of that tournament, and Macho Man picked it up. And Macho Man was the first heel that I ever went and said, holy shit, that's the characters I like. Because when the whole thing started to turn around, it looked to me like Hogan was being a sniveling little bitch who coveted Savage's title and woman, and not the other way around. I love that. And the fact that even, 15 years after that, Macho Man's writing rap albums about how much he hates Hulk Hogan.
Here's the situation with me and Hulk Hogan. It's just, we've been acquaintances at best. Never been best friends, never been friends. Just a business type thing on the television. Everybody knows it's sports entertainment, entertaining the wrestling fans. But sometimes what goes on behind the scenes is stronger than the soap opera on the video scope. And that's what happened with me and Hulk Hogan. His real name is Terry Bollea. My real name is Randy Poffo. And he disrespected me and my family through the media waves, Instead of you having a problem with me, you call me to the side, man to man. We talk about it. We agree to disagree. We have a fight. We have an adult beverage, whatever.
Right.
Man to man.
That's how men do.
Mano y mano. Okay.
That's how we do.
That's not the way he does it.
Yeah.
He's a wuss. You see what I'm saying? He goes on the airwaves and he disrespects me. He gives me a shot over the radio, gives me a shot over the TV, he gives me a shot over the internet, here and there, but nothing face to face.
Yeah.
Nothing face to face. Nothing face to face. You got it? And so that's the deal. So I challenged him 2 years ago to all the money, all the proceeds, all the pay-per-view revenue, all the merchandising. You know what I'm talking about, Gorgeous George?
Right,
everything going to the charity, the Children's Hospital. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the giving back? And then calling him in the ring, and we have the first real fight in professional wrestling. The first real fight in the ring.
A real fight.
A real fight between Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. What's wrong with that, Hulk Hogan? What's wrong with that, you coward? What's wrong with that, you wuss? You understand that? All your Hulkamaniacs are knocking on your door. They're saying, be a man, Hogan. Be a man. What's up with that?
When Savage showed up, when they left the old little ICW here in Kentucky, and they eventually went to Memphis, and then all of a sudden, just within a few years, Randy Savage showed up on the scene in the WWF, and there he is working a fucking huge program with the #1 over babyface in business, So I have a personal interest in that too, from the time, just following Randy Savage's early career to fucking him showing up there in WWF, and then the Mega Powers, and then the whole heel turn, man, is just done so right. And then, like you said, even years later.
After over 10 years of not talking with Randy, we finally started to talk and communicate. And he had so much life in his eyes and his spirit. I just pray that he's, happy and in a better place, and we miss him. We miss him a lot. It's just, I feel horrible about the 10 years that, he wouldn't respond, or we had no communication. So this was a tough one.
Savage just, call it what you will, he was very fucking intense. We've talked about that before on the program. So I imagine whether it was when Hogan, sneaking a peek at his girl or sneaking a peek at a title, man, Savage wasn't having any of it, because he was going to protect them both.
Oh yeah, you can't lock your belt and your girl in the closet and expect nothing to happen.
No comment.
Ooh, yeah, Mach, we love you, brother.